Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my weekly wax empties. These are my empties from Saturday, October 17th through Friday, October 23rd. Yes, today is Saturday the 24th. So let us see what I have been melting. I did want to talk about a couple scents that I've been warming, and I wasn't out to finish them, but I wanted to talk a bit about this scent right here. This is called Castaway, and this is by Rainbow Melts. It's sea spray, ocean air, and wild blackberries. This was part of a order that I did, that Ramona, Tulk, and I went in halves on. So she picked 3 blends and I picked 3 blends. And within this bag, there were 2 of these big, huge bars, which was filled up like to right about there. So I have warmed this. What I wanted to say about this was I warmed this in 4 or 5 warmers on Sunday. I put it in at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I keep my warmers on all the time. I went to work the next day, came home at about 3:30. It was still so strong. I thought that my husband had gone ahead and like dumped out the wax and put more in. He had not. This is so strong. It's really good. I love blackberry in wax and blackberries in real life. Another blend that I've been working on but didn't finish because I tend to only really warm coffee scents on the weekend is from Alchemy, and it is called Raven's Brew. And Raven's Brew is hot coffee, what does that say? Cream, leaves, pumpkin cream cheese roll. So it's in her, one of her bags. And this is really yummy. This was strong. Yes, definitely strong on the coffee, but it was like a spiced coffee because of the pumpkin roll. So this was good. So I have some more. I may go ahead and finish this up in a few warmers tomorrow. So really good. And those are the only things that I have in here that are not finished. Okay, so moving right along, I have some testers from Scentsy. I am an independent Scentsy consultant. I will leave my, my information linked down below, but I wanted to go ahead since it is the season for these types of scents and use these up. So I warmed pumpkin cinnamon swirl, porch pumpkin, apple and cinnamon sticks, what is this? Farmstead pumpkin and pumpkin roll. All really delicious. I had, what did I end up mixing together? Because these are just small. I just kind of go around the inside of these with a knife, and then it just kind of pops out, and I put it in a warmer. So it's not a ton of scent, but if you use 2 of these, you get a nice amount of wax to warm. So I did apples and cinnamon sticks with, oh no, I'm not gonna remember, with pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I did these 2 together, and they were really good. I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon, I know, but while these were going in one warmer, I had these 3 other ones going in another warmer in a different room, and they complemented each other very nicely. So farm stand pumpkin, porch pumpkin, and pumpkin roll. Pumpkin roll does have a little bit of a zip to it with spice, so I still get a little bit of the cinnamon in here, but it mixed really nicely with farm stand pumpkin. Yes, just a delicious pumpkin, and then with porch pumpkin, which is just a like a creamy not sweet, but just a regular, like no fuss, no muss type of pumpkin. So it was very enjoyable. Glad I used those up. And then moving along to clamshells from Scentsy that I used. Um, I finished up a apple butter frosting, which you guys know. Oh, I love this so much. It is so fantastic all by itself. This is the perfect time to be warming this, but as I've stated before, I melt this, you know, in the summertime whenever I'm craving this. There's something about it I just love so much. So I did go through a whole clam of this, but I also mixed it with churro, which I have not finished up. So I will use the churro again when I melt another clam of the apple butter frosting. Just a favorite, something I love to have and I don't want to be without. Another Scentsy is Maui Coconut. This is not a favorite of mine. It's fine. It's just not something that I probably would purchase again. There's just so many other like fantastic scents that really like wow me. But this is described as paradise is only a whiff away with floral Hawaiian lei and violet over fruity fresh pineapple. And you do get mostly coconut and pineapple in here. It's a little perfumey for my liking, but I warmed this in the boys' bedrooms, also the laundry room and the loft, and it was nice. And it is pretty strong. From the Bathing Garden, Toxic Earth. I liked this a lot. This I got when I placed an order with the Bathing Garden for Halloween and fall scents. And Toxic Earth is described as coffee, whiskey, and caramel and cake. So definitely strongest on that coffee, which I'm a big, huge fan of. You did get a bit of a boozy note from the whiskey, but it worked so beautiful with the coffee. And a slight bakery, and then caramel as well, which I liked, but the caramel was not the strongest note. So this is really good. I think I may have another one, but I really enjoyed this. This was fantastic. Would get again. A couple of bags. I have a bag from Empire Alchemy in Pumpkin King. And this was my first time ever trying this. And Pumpkin King is vanilla patchouli, pumpkin spice, black pepper, and sea salt. And I really love this. This patchouli mixed in with this. Oh, it was so good. It was like not your typical fall scent. It wasn't like all spice and pumpkin or pumpkins and apple. It really, that patchouli in here with the pumpkin spice, you got that black pepper, you got the sea salt. This was incredibly enjoyable. Really loved this. Threw very nicely in my downstairs living space, and I would get this again next year for the fall. So really enjoyed that. What else do we have? From the Bunny Sisters, this is Holiday Dessert. I don't have scent notes on this. But this was just bakery. I can't pick out like what exactly, but like a pie or cookies type of thing. Not like strawberry or blueberry or anything like that. Just a standard bakery scent, like cake cookies types of thing. And that was good as well. From Ava's Country Cupboard, this was apple pumpkin. I loved this. I love apples in the fall mixed with pumpkin. I love apple scents all year round. I just think it's one of my most favorite scents. And this was good. This definitely had a spice to it. I'm sure because of the pumpkin. But this was very enjoyable. I can't remember. I think they were pumpkins, actually. I think there were 2 or 4. I can't remember. But this was really good. Probably lasted about 5 or 6 hours. From the Bathing Garden, Brain Freeze. Oh, gosh, what was this? This was a minty scent. Surprisingly, this was not very strong. I had this in a warmer when you go up the stairs. Um, yeah, like in the hallway, and I could smell it for about an hour or so, and then I honestly forgot that it was even there. So I think if I had like a clamshell of it or something, it would probably do better, because usually mint scents are strong and long lasting for me. It does smell delicious on cold, so I would try this again, definitely. What else do we have? We have one from Rose Girls, and this was in her mini melters. And it's Monster Cookie. And Monster Cookie is brown sugar blended with creamy butter and Madagascar vanilla. So again, this is fantastic all by itself. It also makes a heck of a good mixer for any other types of bakery scents. And I really enjoy Monster Cookie. Very happy to have had it. I do not have any more of it, but I have a pretty decent amount of other bakery scents and blends from Rose Girls. So I would get it again. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just have other scents that I need to work through. Just need to have a sip of coffee. This next bag is from a new to me vendor. It is called Birdies Making Sense, and I have heard several people on YouTube that do wax videos talk about this vendor. So I have definitely been curious about her for quite some time. I just haven't pulled the trigger and placed an order. However, she is very active on her Facebook group, and she had like a little contest about Halloween, about like Halloween costumes and stuff based on the year that you were born. And it was a random like generator that she picked a winner, and my name happened to come up and I won. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. So the prize, let me show you what the prize was. The prize was this ginormous loaf, you guys. And this is in lattes and lipstick. Is that what it's called? That's what it says on it. And it says, better latte than never. Rich scents of caramel and coffee combined. This was poured in September. And you guys, look at this. Oops, let me get a focus. It says lattes. And then it has the lips. And then down here, all in these little squares, like little Scrabble squares, says lipstick. And this smells amazing. This is so good. So good. I have not warmed it yet. Oh, it's delicious. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Putting this in to warm on the weekends. So I will have a lot of coffee out of here. So this was my wonderfully fantastic, beautiful, generous prize from Birdies Making Sense. The owner, her name is Bridget. Oh, her name is Bridget. And I believe Birdies Making Sense is out of, I think, upstate New York. She's definitely in New York. So that's beautiful. So here's the story about this. This was delivered to me. My mail is usually here during the week, no later than 5 o'clock, right? This did not get delivered to my house until almost 8 p.m., I want to say. And it was a hell of a hot day that day. Way over 100. 104, 105, something, just ridiculously warm weather. So it sat on the truck all day, and I just put the stuff right into the freezer. But she sent extra things with this order. It wasn't even an order, with this prize, with winning that loaf. So they look a little messy. It is not the fault of Birdies Making Sense. It is the dang hotter than hell temperatures here in Arizona. So she sent this. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is like a pie, and this is like Freddie versus Jason. I think that's Freddie, right? Am I right in thinking that? Yes. So this was the bag that it came in. Like I said, super hot. Nothing at all to do with the vendor. And this is Slash Brothers. And this is black cherry and tobacco. This was poured in September. Very, 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 very heavy cherry. Um, but how freaking cute is this? So she sent that and this. Oh my gosh, dying over this. Again, it just got a little melty. I know it's not gonna affect the performance of the wax, but look at this. It is a bowl of soup and it comes with a plastic spoon. I can't. And this scent is What's Tomato With You? Oh my gosh. And this is Wild Berry Mousse. So how adorable. This actually, I'm not the biggest fan of Wild Berry Mousse, but this does smell really good. So I'm excited to melt this. I wanted to wait to melt any of this stuff until I could show it. And I meant to show it in my last empties and probably the empties before, but I just get very sidetracked. But another thing that she sent with my free ginormous loaf, which I did melt, is right here. Again, excuse the messiness. This scent was Bear Claws, and it looked like chocolate bars. So realistic looking, first of all. So it is hints of chocolate, honey, almonds, raisins, and confectioner sugar. This was amazing. I do not like chocolate and wax. This kind of reminded me of, do you remember those? I think they were called Goobers. I think. It was like this like cluster kind of bar. It was, I can't remember. But that's what this reminded me of. This was so realistic. These were so realistic looking. So I am so appreciative to Birdies Making Sense for that wonderful loaf. And then the fact that she even included other things in with my already free loaf. I will definitely be placing an order with her. I'm hoping to do it for Christmas and get some like Christmas scents. I do not need anything else fall right now. I am good there. But I wanted to show you what she sent because I did melt one thing. And then the last thing that I have for an empty is by Kay Scented Melts. And it is my favorite from her, and that is Elderflower. I've talked about this. This is just such a beautiful, this is fresh, it's clean. It's romantic. It even comes across a little sexy. It's just everything. I love, love, love this scent. And needing a break sometimes from fall scents, this was just totally fit the bill. And I love this. I don't think I have any more of it. But that's okay. I will definitely get more. So you guys, that is everything. This ended up being really long. Because I like to blab and blab and blab about stuff. So another sip of coffee. That is everything. I'm really excited to melt some more of this Birdies Making Sense and to place an order with her closer to wintertime, yes. So that's everything. I hope everybody is staying well. And doing all the things that you should be doing. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Again, I will leave my Scentsy information down below. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay happy, safe, keep wearing your masks, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.